welcome to day 4 of the Nail Your Marketing Strategy e-course. Today we'll be talking about all things content marketing and sales funnel. What exactly is content marketing? It seems to be a buzzword that has been popping up left, right, and center. Content marketing is essentially a strategic marketing and business process that focuses on creating and delivering valuable, relevant, and consistent content. When done correctly, content marketing is a great way to build a connection and establish a trust between you and your audience, which is what you want in your business. When your audience trusts you, they're more likely to do business with you, and this is when you're able to convert them from an audience to a paying customer. So the million-dollar question is, what kind of content should you put out to capture the attention of your target audience, and how are you going to build that connection and trust with your audience? So there's 2 steps into this process. The first step is to really identify the key content pieces through the 3 stages of your customer journey, which is awareness, consideration, and decision. All right, so let's start with the top of the funnel, which is awareness. So I would really recommend providing as much value as possible at this stage, and also help them solve a particular problem, because a large chunk of your audience is still cold. So this is when you want to be as helpful as possible so that they can start trusting you in the future. So what exactly do you mean by providing value? I hear you. Think about anything that's comprehensive and educational, such as a guide or an ebook, a checklist where you can prove your value. So for example, if you're a graphic designer and you're looking for maybe branding clients or web design clients, you may start with something like Branding 101 Guide. Next, we'll move down to the middle of the funnel, which is where your audience is in the consideration stage. So they know what you do, they're aware of the services or product that you sell, and now they are interested in buying. But as you and I do, we like to suss out the options that are available out there. You might do some research or ask around before they commit into paying. So this is an important part of your funnel, because this is where your prospect or your cold leads might potentially be a paying customer. So the content in this journey of the funnel should really focus on showing your audience on why they should choose your service or product, and why your service and product should be the first choice. Is when you should really hone in on your unique selling proposition, your competitive advantage, where you should really toot your own horn and showcase all the testimonials, praise that you have. So this is the stage where your lead nurturing funnel and strategy really comes into play, as well as your testimonials, your guest posts, which really showcase your expertise, and your social media presence. Earlier, your potential customer will be doing his or her research at this stage of the journey. So you really want to have a visibility in all the channels and touch points that your potential customer hang out. All right, so now we are on to the bottom of the funnel, which is the decision stage. At this stage, you would have already built a trust and connection with your audience, and they are one tap away from buying your product or service. So the content around here can be a little bit more salesy, with the aim of converting them from a warm lead into a paying customer. Because you have already built that trust and connection with your potential customer, start applying strategies such as free trial, special discount code, early bird special, or gift with purchase bundles. The key here is to have a really solid landing page and a strong call to action. All right, now that we know what type of content or what the overarching content piece that we should be putting out in each of these stages, now it is really time to get creative and start generating ideas for all the content that you'll be creating. When it comes to content ideas, the content you put out should always be of some sort of value, with the ultimate goal of building trust and connection with your audience. To decide what kind of content that you should be creating and putting out to your audience, your content should always be one of the following. You could either put out content that is educational, content that is entertaining, content that is inspiring, and lastly, content that are promotional and salesy. For the last type of content, you want to be a little bit careful with that. You don't want to put it out in the first contact. It's like you're asking someone to marry you on the first date. You're very likely to get a no. All right, so that's all for day 4. I hope you've mapped out your key content pieces and all the content ideas that you can put out to your audience. And I'll catch you in tomorrow's lesson, which is our final day.